Okay, so now you just clicked on how to build a physique like Toji Fushiguro, and now you're either a fan of mine and you just clicked on the video because I made a new video, or you clicked on this video because you watched Jujutsu Kaisen, you think this guy has the perfect physique and you want to achieve it. I saw a lot of people searching up about how to get a physique like him, so this is where the inspiration came from. I'm going to show you all of the exercises you should do and what to do outside of training, like nutrition and recovery, which is equally as important as training. So, join the free Discord server if you are on self-improvement. If you want to improve your life, you like to discuss about the gym, you like to discuss about testosterone, how to build a better physique, stuff like that, go join the free Discord. It's in the top link in description. Without further ado, let's begin. I want to start with one of my favorite muscles in the upper body, and that is shoulders. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys and be like any other YouTuber and say, oh, you could achieve anyone's physique as long as you work hard. There is genetics that are involved, especially in the shoulder area. And the reason why is because of clavicle width. And clavicle width is basically how broad your shoulders are, but not the muscle. So it's basically the bone. I found out about this because I realized I do have narrow clavicles. No matter how much I want, I can make clavicles appear wider by training my side delt, but I can never get that really broad shoulder look. And a lot of you can, a lot of you can't. But that should not frustrate you, since there's also the side of the shoulder you see here, which also makes your shoulders appear broad, right? And to do this, you need to do lateral raises. That is going to be your best friend. And I recommend you do nucleus overload on the side there of the shoulder. And if you don't know what nucleus overload is, it's basically you train a muscle every single day close to failure for 30 days, and then you take a week break, and then you go back to your normal training routine, and then you'll see that part of your muscle blow up. And I recommend you do that on the side part of the shoulder. So do that. Do heavy shoulder pressing. You need to get big strong front delts, 6 to 10 reps. Do some face pulls. Don't forget about the rear delt. A lot of people train the front two and then the rear delt was lacking. You need to train the rear delt with either rear delt flies, reverse pec fly, which is my favorite. It goes like this, and face pulls. Did I say face pulls? Rear delt flies and face pulls, 10 to 15 reps. Another thing with shoulders that not a lot of people talk about, doing a martial art can help with shoulder growth as well. Because think about it, every single martial art you do, nearly every single martial art, like boxing, especially boxing, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, they all use punches, maybe except like BJJ or something. And what is the primary muscle used when you punch? The shoulder. So doing boxing on the side can actually help with shoulder growth, as long as you add your weightlifting routine as well. Train your shoulders at least 3 times a week. And I know some people are thinking, whoa, that's way too much. Or Jeff Nippert said to train shoulders 2 times a week. But I'm saying 3 times a week, including your martial arts training, right? So you should do 2 days a week weightlifting, and then 1 day at least of martial arts. Now, biceps and forearms. You need to target the brachialis, not just your bicep, right? Your brachialis is basically the elbow flexor around here. This is the actual bicep, the short head, the long head. The brachialis makes your arms look thicker, right? So to target these, you need to do close grip pull-ups, which target the forearms and the biceps, hammer curls, which target the forearms and the brachialis that I was talking about, and machine preacher curl. Preacher curl is one of the best exercises for the biceps. I'd argue the best exercise for the biceps, mainly because it gives you the pump and the stretch, and you can progressively overload on it. Make sure you do machine preacher curl. I don't recommend you do normal dumbbells or barbell preacher curl because the risk of injury is just so high, and I'm sure if you've seen the videos of the guy's bicep going backwards, then you're not going to do it anyways. So train these 2 times per week. Train it a little bit more for your prioritizing biceps, but I recommend you go twice a week. Now back is super important. People don't understand that the V-taper mainly comes from the back, and specifically one part of the back, and that is called the lats. The lats is this muscle right here, is what makes your back look wide, and that is the most important muscle for having the V-taper. The biggest reason why a lot of people like Toji's physique is because he has a very strong V-taper that mainly comes from his shoulders and his lats. So you can't neglect your back. Wide grip pull-ups work your lats very well. Also works your forearms and biceps extra. So you need to prioritize lats. Also lat pull downs fucking goated for the lats. Chest supported row for the thickness of the back. If I'm being so honest with you, I did not train the rhomboids and the thickness on my back until quite recently. So my rhomboids and shit, the mid back isn't great, and I started to implement that now. So don't do the same mistake I did and do chest support rows, cable rows. So chest row, your chest is on something and you just pull like this, and then the cable row like that. So train the back twice a week, and yeah. Now, chest and abs. I'm not going to talk about the chest too much, since that is pretty much a part of Toji's physique that is not emphasized. It doesn't really matter as much. So what you need to do to get Toji's chest is prioritize your upper chest. So there is the lower chest and the upper chest, right? You need to just prioritize the upper chest. His lower chest is pretty much non-existent. You don't really need a lower chest to look aesthetic, right? How do you prioritize upper chest? Well, incline presses. If you're gonna do bench press, make sure you do heavy bench press, not high rep bench press, because that'll work the lower chest more. Incline dumbbell press, incline barbell press, incline Smith machine press. That's it with the chest. Now, abs are super underrated. It's actually kind of overrated for aesthetics, but I'm talking about how to make your abs visible. I hate this when people say, oh, body fat is what matters. You can train abs every day, and then if you have high body fat, then it won't show. Obviously that's fucking true, but what's gonna happen when you lose the body fat but you've never trained abs in your life, and then you don't even have the abs? You have low body fat but you still can't see your abs, and if you can, they just look shit. That's because your ab muscles are not big enough. The abs are a muscle like everything else. I don't know why people don't treat it as a normal muscle. I've seen this trend where people say don't train abs. Where the fuck is this coming from? Also, it's nice to just have a functional core in general. You don't want to be having a huge upper body that your normal body can't even support. So, do planks. Works all over the core. Captain's chair leg raise, one of my favorite exercises I do. Really gives a burn in the abs and quads. Decline sit-ups, also amazing choice. And martial arts training. Doing martial arts just work the hell out of your abs anyways. In this video, I'm not going to get into what you should do for the lower part of the body, since it's pretty much self-explanatory. Do your squats, do your lunges. People idolize Toji's physique not because of his fucking quad size, it's because of his upper body. Train abs 3 times a week and chest 1 to 2 times per week. Now, neck, the most underrated muscle. It's so important to look masculine and dominant. That's literally the definition of Toji, right? One of the reasons why Toji looks so intimidating is because of his neck size, and people don't understand. I don't know if the author of Jujutsu Kaisen did this on purpose, right? But you could see that there's something around his neck. When you put it around your neck, it gives the illusion that your neck is thicker than it is, so he just looks way more intimidating. That's why guys put their hoods on and they look more intimidating. It's because their neck looks thicker, right? It gives the illusion that your neck is thicker. But you don't want just the illusion, you want to also train your neck to make it look bigger. All you have to do is neck curls, up and down, so both ways, and that'll work all of your neck. With enough patience, your neck will be thick. Now, let's get into rest, because rest is just as, if not more important than the training itself. So you can't fuck this up, even with the best training routine. Eat a high protein, high macronutrient diet for testosterone production. Check out my other videos on how to boost testosterone. That's literally what my channel is about nowadays. But let me just give you a couple of foods you should eat. Red meat, milk, eggs, avocado, bananas. There's way more foods you can eat, but this is just the simple 5. And sleep 8 to 10 hours a night. People don't understand how crucial sleep is. People go to the gym, they train hard, and they eat a couple eggs a day, but they sleep 5 hours a fucking night. What is this backwards logic? Sleep is super important, not just for your mood, but for your testosterone, for muscle growth. So you can't miss out on your sleep. All the training that you're going to do, you need more sleep. When I say 8 to 10 hours a night, I don't mean on the dot 8 hours. I said minimum 8 hours a night. You might need more sleep than that. You might need 9 hours. You might even need 10 hours, right? It all depends on you. But try to be within this range. But the bare minimum you should be sleeping is 7. No less than 7. And even 7 is not optimal. Now, that's been the end of the video. Join the free Discord server if you are on self-improvement. Now, you need to connect with brothers on the same journey as you to get the highest results. The 99% will hold you down. Now, you can imagine this. You're watching videos like these, you're trying to make money, but then there's people in your school who don't really give a shit about that. They're still playing Fortnite in their crusty computer chairs. Then your improvement will be greatly slowed down because you're basically the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I'm not saying don't play games. Every now and then I'll hop on a game, right? But if you want to prioritize your self improvement, then you gotta be talking with people. You gotta be connecting with people that are trying to do the same shit as you, so you can improve together. So that's why I pretty much created the free Discord. If I wanted money, I would have charged for it, but I didn't, right? So go join that right now. If you want more Fall Guys like this, just comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.